Okay, so what you need is just a blank piece of red paper. If you look closely, the red paper has speckled gold dust on it, just to make it more festive and nicer. But you can also have a plain gold paper as well. Alright, it's not necessary. And then what I did here was to, if you look here, because black ink itself is very stains very easily, so I just use a little chili holder to do it, so that after that when the ink is dry, I can throw it away. Okay, so you don't have to have a lot of fancy designs or fancy equipment. You just need black ink, all right, any type of black ink, and then the brush, right, a medium-sized brush, because you do not need, you just need a brush with a sharp point, and you do not really need to have a new brush, all right, unless your brush is really spoiled. Okay, so let's start. Okay, dip the ink inside. Just have some rough paper to test it, to make sure that it's dark enough and it's nice. All right. Okay, here we are trying to draw the crown, so-called the crown. Well, anyway, a dragon is a mythical figure, so don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, so maybe a little yeah, a little cavity for the eyes, and then you can make the eyes as beautiful as you want. All right. Okay, and we draw the nose a little bit curved here, some jagged. Open the mouth a bit wider so that it looks like, it's like breathing up some fire. And then yeah, okay, the difficult part will probably be when you want to draw this little curve here. All right, you can see we just have a maybe a variation of the brush stroke. Now if you can't do that, it's fine, you can also have the same thin lines, but if you want, you can press down your brush so it's nicer. Okay, right, so here we have a sexy inverted C, right, and then another one, some quick strokes, all right, to show. Okay, if you think this is not sexy enough, you can have it longer. Okay, it's okay, it's quite forgiving. Okay, use this little guideline to help you. All right, and after that we'll try to have a little bit of lines. Press down your brush a little bit, all right, to show like the beauty. This is actually just stylistic, right? Do the skills look like that? Do the, well, it's a mythical figure, right? It's up to you. Then let's write a simple long here. Right, have a long tail, so it's nicer, and then the painting is more balanced as well. And then if you like, you can put 2024. Now if you want to use it every year, then don't put 2024, you can use it another 12 years later. But for now, I would just like to do this. I usually like to date my painting, and then here it is. All right, quite fast. All right, of course, 台上一分钟 right, 台下10年功, that's exactly true, right? So that's one. We're going to draw the other one, because the other one is a little bit more complicated, so I'm just going to use it a plain paper over here. So yeah, you can use whichever paper you like, all right, or you can use a different kind of texture. This rice paper here that I just show you, right, it's a little bit thicker and more resistant to the ink, right, because of the gumminess. Okay, so you can try, all right, different ones. So because this one is simpler, so the picture is more or less centered, but when you want to write things like 龙马精神, right, which means that well, I guess it's very auspicious, the words. Okay, there's more space on the left. You can leave it empty because you don't want to fill up everything, and then maybe have less lines here. Okay, so that it doesn't look too complicated. Right, so here we go. So same thing, right, about 45 degrees. I always like to teach by angles because I think that's more accurate. Okay, the little horns, then a little cavity for the eyes. Okay, some of my students, they like to draw eyelashes. It's really up to you, all right? I basically don't like eyelashes. So there's no hard and fast rule. Okay, again, a very sexy C. All right, another one. So you can lift up your brush at the end so that it's look better. All right, and then you can draw the fiery tongue. And okay, so we're going to write the word 龙马精神 here around this area here. So do not have too many nonsense. All right, just a little bit. All right, to show well, the beauty of the, yeah, the 龙, I suppose. Okay, so it's up to you. All right, just vary your dots, small dots, thin dots, fat dots, dots, and tiny ones. So elongate the word, make it more. So this is 龙马. Okay, of course, if you have a calligraphic background, this will be quite fast. But if it's not, right, I think you just go with the 龙 and don't be overly ambitious. All right, so that's another one. Yeah, then in less than 1 minute, I think. And then we can have the last one where we just write the word 龙 over here. Okay. So sometimes the two pieces of paper stick together, so you may want to make sure that they don't stick. Right, so I'm just going to write here this one, 龙. You can make the tail longer, looks like a long, all right, really up to you. Okay, and the idea is to have a fluidity, center your words so that you know it is like a little square in the center, and there you are, right? 3 different ways to draw the long. I hope you like this tutorial. Bye bye.